Oh, is it working? I have no idea if this is working. Y'all, I'm trying a new system. I don't know if it's gonna work, you guys. I'm hoping it'll work. We are making today the Taco Cool Ranch Crunch Wraps, y'all. These are the best ever. If you are like me and want your kids to be excited about coming home because it's just fun to come home, this is where to start at. I'm hoping this is working. I'm gonna wait and see if I can see any comments and make sure I've got everything set up. I think I do. I don't know if this is working or not. I probably need to switch over. I'm gonna sit here patiently. I never wait for comments. I hate waiting for comments, but I may have to do that because I don't know that this is working. But my Siri is saying something is going on. Okay, nothing, it looks like. Okay, how do I do this? What am I doing wrong, y'all? I'm not doing this correctly as I can see. And it looks, hang on, let me see if it's, let me look here. Y'all, this is bad. I need to know how to use the internet and I really don't. And I don't know if y'all can even see anything here. So I'm gonna patiently wait and see. Oh yeah, it's working. Oh, y'all are on. I just can't see any comments. Are y'all commenting? Hang on. You're commenting. Okay, I just can't see your comments. Hang on. I don't want to start this over again, so I'm just going to be, I really liked when I could see your comments. Hang on. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. Y'all, just bear with me. There somewhere has to be a spot to see comments at because I can see them on the screen, but I can't see them here. So I'm trying to decide if I should start again. Let me see if it's working. If I should start one more time, y'all just be patient with me. I'm gonna probably do this the old fashioned way, but I do wanna know if it's working. Okay, that's not it. Y'all, yeah. The other day I could see your comments on the computer. Oh, here we go, comments. No, it should be connecting. Oh, yay, I can see your comments. Okay, so should I start here? I guess now we've already done the work. So I really want to I want to do it again the right way because I know I'm not going to see it working. Okay, it's working on Facebook for sure. I'm wondering if it, probably a setting in Switcher. Yeah, it was, the setting was not on. I'm wondering if it's working on these other places. Can y'all see me? If you're on YouTube, would you let me know, or Instagram? I really just want to know if it's working at all, and then I may start over again and just do this on Facebook Live where I feel a little more confident because at this point I feel like I've wasted the whole video. So is it working anywhere else? I guess I could look and see. Y'all are so sweet, so be patient with me. We're gonna make these Cool Ranch Crunch Wraps. They're so good. You absolutely need to make these. If you haven't already, your kids are gonna love these for sure. It also doesn't like, there's new comments. Okay, so it doesn't like, it's working on Facebook. Oh, you can see it over on its feed. Okay, so now I'm super curious if it's gonna work on Instagram. Y'all, should I just go ahead and do this live? At this point, do you wanna know how to make the crunch wraps? Let's go ahead and do it because now I've gone this far. Hopefully if it's working on, actually let me go, I'm gonna pull up Instagram and just see really quickly. It does not look like it's working on Instagram. Instagram's gonna be our beast, I believe. Okay, that's okay. I don't think it's working on Instagram. Nope, not working on Instagram. Okay, thank y'all so much. Okay, on YouTube. Okay, y'all, let me know. I'm gonna move this just so I can see this. Sorry, guys. Okay, here I am. Now I'm ready to make this. It's so good, and I'm afraid that Switcher is not gonna let Facebook see things as well, which will make me super sad. But basically, all I've got, let's start cooking. I've got a pound of ground beef in here. I'm gonna add a package of taco seasoning and about 2/3 cups of water. And I'm gonna make, have y'all made the crunch wraps before? Oh my word. That was spicy. They're so good. So yummy. You got the notification yet? You didn't see the notification on Instagram. This is just a weird thing. Anyways, so you're gonna mix these together and all you're gonna do is just mix this up really well. I'm gonna turn my heat on a little bit. I didn't want it to sizzle for you guys on live. Your husband spent 4 hours on your budget. Yay, Jan. I'm so glad your hubby spent so long on his budget. That's awesome. I love hearing that. That makes me so happy. We were talking about our budget and just how much, it's one of those things that isn't fun to do, but it is so transformative when you take the time to do your budget. And I can't say enough The reason I do menu planning is because I feel like there is nowhere else that you guys can really control your budget, but you totally can right here. You got your notification, you got nothing on Facebook, but you did on YouTube, it looks like. Good to know. That's the biggest thing. Jennifer, these crunch wraps are so good. And I was thinking this morning, if you want to entice your children to come home, you need to try these crunch wraps. They are delicious, so good, totally worth it. I absolutely love them. Okay, so we've got our crunch wraps here that are fantastic, y'all, so good. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take our ground beef now that has been mixed, and we're gonna just put it into a container, and I'm actually gonna make these, I'm gonna make these in here, and then we're also gonna make, so my daughter is home with her friends, and yesterday I asked her to go ahead and give me a couple things that she really wanted to, she wanted to make. And so the things that she recommended were, she wanted to make these, she asked to make her our favorite brownie. So this one is one of those recipes that's just really good, really easy. I'm gonna try to get this cleaned out so that we can do this, everything in one pot. It gets kind of hot. You got rave reviews. They actually, who was that who said that? Amber, they were so good. They got such good reviews at our house as well. They were just so yummy. Okay, so I just made a big old mess of this, and I'm gonna try, you know what guys, I think I gotta clean this. I was gonna try to do it without cleaning it, but then we're gonna have a mess. So come on over here while I quickly rinse out this dish, and I'll hopefully still talk to y'all over here. It's kind of a mess in here today. I'm so glad you guys got the notification. Did you get the notification on YouTube? For sure. You guys, please follow Passionate Penny Pincher on YouTube. We are trying to do a few more videos over there. I'm not planning to move to YouTube. So for those of you guys who love Facebook, don't worry, I'm not running off to go become a YouTuber. It's just that Facebook, I don't like, as a business owner, having all of my ducks owned by Facebook. So this is kind of my way to like think through how can I do video in other places. And my goal is to be able to do video, like, I wish I could do Facebook video to each place, but every time we do a live video, it's about 2 hours of work for me. Like if I do a video on here, from start to finish, it's typically 2 hours of work. So I'm trying to think, like, is there a way to streamline this so it can go faster? Do you put the tinsel in the dishwasher with the wooden handle? Lori, Lizzie, I put everything in the dishwasher. I am the worst. Hey, Mary, so glad to see you. Hey, you got Facebook notifications, Jennifer. Good to know. I'm so glad somebody did. Okay, so we have our crunch wrap. This is where this recipe gets a little tricky. And I'm probably gonna do it wrong, so y'all help me with it. Actually, it's real tricky. We're gonna start here with our taco. We're gonna add, and actually I'm gonna show you how to do this first. I had some scissors, here we go, that have powdered sugar on them, but nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. So you're gonna cut this up. It's actually way better. You're gonna cut up 2 of these. It's better to cut up with a pizza roller, but I couldn't find my pizza roller. Okay, so cut this thing up because this is gonna be the inside. You wanna make sure when you get your burritos at the store, if you order them online, y'all, do you see this? It's bigger than my head. You want the bigger than your head size burrito, okay? That's the kind you wanna do this. Hey, Vale, so glad to see you. Hey, Deb, so glad to see you this morning. Facebook is there. Yours just is delayed, not working. How much is hamburger? You're gonna use 1 pound of ground beef. So I'm making a double batch. So I used 2 pounds of ground beef this morning. Now you're gonna take your bigger than your burrito head. You can take a little bit of Dorito con queso. You're gonna put that right there in the middle, okay? And you just wanna get it in the middle. Then we're gonna add in a little bit of, let's see, YouTube is where you got zero social media and you saw lots of people here on YouTube don't either. I know, are there many people on YouTube? I'm curious if there's many people watching. I can't see the numbers. It looks like we've got a good group of folks on Facebook, so that's exciting. Okay, so then the other thing I would like is if I'm getting to do live, if I can do one space, then I can go longer and not feel like, rather than feeling like I have to rush to another place. So anyways, hey Beth, hey Laura, so glad to see you guys this morning. You know what, y'all, hit the share this button. We'll enter you to win a $25 Amazon gift card to thank you for sharing. Hey, in New Hope, Alabama, Mary, so glad to see you. Okay, so we're gonna take that. What's my next job? Y'all, I gotta read my directions or I'm gonna get all out of whack here. Okay. You got your Cool Ranch wrap. You got your Dorito stuff, your ground beef stuff. Working one at a time, spread the queso, put the taco meat on, place a few tortillas. Okay, you want some Doritos. or any type. And y'all, this is your, I want to bring my kids home. This is not your, I want to make this every night. This is not the healthiest recipe that we make around here, but it is really, really, really yummy. And you're only eating a couple. And I would actually low carb the tortilla, and then it's even a little healthier. Then you're gonna add some, you're gonna just get a Southwest salad kit. So this is just a salad kit. You can add a little bit of it comes with a little cheese in that salad kit. And if you want, you can add a little bit of the dressing in the salad kit. I would just cut this off and just drizzle a little bit over here, kind of like this. Okay, got that? Okay, so now we're drizzling. Yay, okay, 13 are watching. Well, Sammy, to you 13 over on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I'm tickled y'all are here. I don't know if it's gonna work on YouTube, because the other thing for YouTube, y'all, this is just gonna be a chitty chatty day. The thing about YouTube is YouTube likes rectangle video, and I do this way, so I think I may have to just suck it up and go to 2 or 3 places, but we'll see. Okay, so we've got all our Crunch Wrap stuff. Then we've got our tortilla. Hang on, I gotta remember if I add more. Spread another. Oh, then I need a little bit of, oh, okay. Cut 2 tortillas in a quarter. Okay, here's the hard part, y'all. Let me get this set up. I'm hoping I can get this to start heating well. Okay, so now what we're gonna do on this is where it gets tricky, is you wanna just wrap this in. Do y'all see this? If you'd missed that, you took this extra tortilla that you already cut up and you're gonna mix it in like this. Better not to use wood Vale says don't put wooden utensils in the dishwasher. I have heard that. The other thing to not put in the dishwasher, y'all, this comes from a lot of years. You young mamas who are just learning, like me, where I was many years ago and definitely needed help, don't put knives in the dishwasher. You'll ruin your knives. The name of the recipe, oh, y'all, I didn't even tell you, there is a special crazy deal on this kit today. I should have done this on Facebook because probably more people would see it. But there is a crazy deal on the 5-ingredient box. It's the 5-ingredient box, the recipe tin, sides dishes, and menu planning stickers. Y'all, the price is so good, I can't even tell it to you. It's so good. But if you go to shop.passionatepennypincher.com, shop.passionatepennypincher.com, it's at the top and it's called the Dinner Made Simple Kit. Okay, so I've got my tortilla in here. And I'm gonna put this down here. It's gonna take a second to heat up. So we gotta get this to heat up. But basically, I'm gonna actually go ahead and make 2. And this actually makes room for 2. So I'll make 1 more. Let's see. So again, here we go. Taco, queso, ground beef. This also makes a bunch of food. I shouldn't have done that. Poop. Okay. This makes a bunch of food, which is really nice because it'll feed a bunch pretty frugally because you got a lot of extra stuff going on. A little bit of salad, a little bit of tacos. And you know what, honestly, if you want to be super frugal, my salad kit came with these guys, which are just like the Doritos Crunch Wrap. So you could actually skip buying all of that. It would be so good. Yay, Kim, I'm glad at 14 on YouTube, y'all, on YouTube. Thank you for being there. Good morning, Carrie. So glad to see you. Are you having your coffee this morning? What do y'all like in your coffee? I do oat milk and a little bit of creamer, and I use a frother. And it's so yummy. Okay, looks like we're still working here. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is take this and we're gonna fold again, and I'm waiting patiently for this guy to heat up, but it did not heat up, shoot. Okay, now we're heating over there. Now we're just gonna wrap this around and I'll show to you guys how this is gonna look. You Preeter, I can't read that. Good morning, I'm so glad you're finding this, Mila, so glad to see you. So this is what your little guy is gonna look like. This is kind of a sloppy one. If Shri was making this, it would look prettier. I don't really care, it's gonna taste the same no matter what. You prefer YouTube and IG over Facebook? Okay, this is what it's gonna look like. So now we're gonna put it into our little tin. Look. So I got my 2 Cool Wrap Crunch Wraps. So we're gonna let those sit right there. I'm gonna eat this for breakfast. I'm so glad. Bridget said, do you drink mocha coffee with white mocha latte? Okay, Bridget, that sounds so good. Like that sounds really good. Okay, we're starting, keep preheating. Okay, we're preheating over there. Now I'm gonna show y'all the other thing that my daughter requested me to make. So this is our favorite ever frosting. It is from 5-ingredient box. Y'all, if you don't have the 5-ingredient box, how many of you guys have the 5-ingredient box? If you have it, tell me if you have it. If you don't have it, let me know why you haven't gotten it yet. Is there a good reason? Because honestly, frugalest, easiest, yummiest recipes. This is the brownies with Jenny's Jiffy frosting, which you go ahead and you mix up a pan of brownies. So this is one. It calls for 2 brownie mixes, but this is just one. You like YouTube because you can watch on the video and still work on something else on your phone. Hey, Teresa, so glad to see you. Hey, Amber. Hey, Chelsea. Sarah has it. Chelsea has it. I'm so glad. Y'all, is it not the best box ever? Okay, so this is the brownie with frosting. Brownies with Jenny's Jiffy frosting, again, from the Magic Menu Planning Made Easy box, which we love so, so much. So what you're gonna do with this one, this is so simple, you guys. It is honestly the best recipe. So good. Like, it's just one of those like best brownie recipes ever. And my mother-in-law made this frosting. She made it from, maybe y'all remember something, it was called a Jiffy cake. She made it on top of a Jiffy cake. So good. I don't know, I've never been able to make the Jiffy cake the right way, but the frosting I've gotten down really, really well. So I love the frosting. So I just use some Ghirardelli brownie mix, or I use the one, this is actually a Hershey's mix, whatever Costco has. I grab a couple of their brownie mixes. Usually you do a double batch. I did a single batch today just because we don't need that many brownies in this house. I don't know, I'll freeze the extra frosting, or I'll probably eat the extra frosting, but please don't tell anyone. So we've got, for the frosting, a 1/2 cup of margarine or butter melted. So I'm melting that. Then you've got a pound of powdered sugar, which is about 3 3/4 cups, 6 tablespoons of milk. So pound of sugar, stick of butter, 6 tablespoons of milk. And I just realized I'm gonna have an issue because I don't have a plug over here. Huh. Oh, this stopped again. Y'all, I have issues with this plug on this end of my house. I'm gonna have to have an electrician come. Shoot. Y'all just be patient. This is just gonna take me a second. Oh well, it's just taking me a second. Carrie says you're still working on your planner, not completely there, but it's holding you accountable and getting in the habit of getting things done. Carrie, good job. I'm so proud of you. I love that, Carrie. Your mom made the Jiffy. Okay, so what was the Jiffy? Was it a Jiffy cake she would make? Because that's the thing that she made, was James's mom made a Jiffy cake, and I don't know how to do it, but it was so good. You eat the extra frosting, yes. Good morning, hey Tammy, so glad to see you. You are in spring break, even sick with a cold. I am so sorry. I feel like allergies are rampant everywhere. Like, I feel like my nose is constantly running. Good morning, Liz in Southern Georgia. Hey, in Connecticut. Hey, Carrie. Thank you. Carrie says spurtles. I don't know what that means. You have darn issues in your entire kitchen. I mean, what makes me sad is we bought a brand new house. I feel like I had an old house that was my favorite house ever. It was probably my last house. This house is absolutely beautiful, and I'm so thankful for it, so don't let me be ungrateful. But this house, the other house had such a good kitchen setup. This kitchen setup is not as good, and so especially for video. So that's been a pain point for me as I'm like trying to figure it out. Okay, so I'm doing a terrible job, y'all. If you figure out how to make this recipe, it's gonna be a miracle. Pound of butter, no, pound of powdered sugar, stick of butter melted. We're gonna go ahead and mix this up. I'm gonna try to stretch over here. Then you're also gonna add in, don't think I put enough butter in. I need a little more milk. It said 6 tablespoons, and I'm pretty sure I did 4 tablespoons. And then we're also gonna add in 4 tablespoons of cocoa. And I feel like maybe that was too much milk, honestly. I'm gonna do this over here because I just can't. Okay. That's gonna be really rich. That's gonna be like dark chocolate. Hang on, you guys. Okay, here we go. This is a little too thin. So if you ever make your shortening and it's too thin, you're just gonna go ahead and add some extra powdered sugar in. So this is definitely too thin. So let me go grab some extra powdered sugar. Jiffy Mills from Michigan had cake mixes the same size. So she has a Jiffy, it was called a Jiffy cake mix recipe, and it was a homemade recipe called Jiffy cake. That's the one she was making. You know what makes that notch above? Heavy cream instead of milk. Oh, and cream cheese, Sharon says, and butter. I love that. Hey, Capri, you're on YouTube, Amy. Okay, how many people are over on YouTube? Y'all give me an update. I'm gonna run really fast, and I'm gonna get me some more. I need some more powdered sugar. Hang on, I'm gonna go grab it. Here we go. How are we doing there, guys? Add a dash of salt to take away the sweetness. I love the sweetness. I don't know that I've ever needed that. You need a cordless mixer. Oh, is there a, wait a minute. Who just said that? Is there a cordless mixer that really works? Yeah, I need a cordless mixer. Does it work and does it mix at the same power of another type of mixer? I would love to know that. Okay, here's this. Y'all, if you ever feel like you're frosting, if you're not sure on it, frosting is so forgiving. You can always add extra in if you need to, for sure. Okay. Jiffy cake was wonderful. Your chat says 17 on YouTube. I'll take it. It's not tons, but at least we're getting a little bit there. Would y'all, our Google, Facebook is where we're able to see a lot of people, but Facebook is wonky, y'all. It makes me nervous. You love yours, you just now got the Facebook notification. Isn't that crazy that I've been on this long? So I feel like part of my issue with Facebook is that it wants me to be on longer. And like I said, if I'm trying to do Facebook and YouTube and Instagram and TikTok and do Reels, I'm always stuck in a hurry. Oh, good. Slowly, our crunch wraps are heating up. So we're gonna go ahead and make this. Oh y'all, this frosting, it is so good. I mean, so good. Best frosting you will ever make. I'm gonna put that in the dishwasher because I don't need to eat that. Okay. Next, you're just gonna take your spoon and you're gonna add this up here, and y'all, you cannot mess it up. I would say when you're making this recipe, start with a little less milk. It says 6 tablespoons, but I think you could have probably get away with a little bit less. Y'all, how many of you guys need to eat this for sure? You just got notification you were halfway done with frosting. Good to know. You just started back on Facebook after. I wish there was a place for us besides, I would love, well, let me tell you. So this is the other thing, this cool switcher studio we're using. I don't know if we'll ever do this, but it would allow us to put it on Passionate Penny Pincher. So I feel like we do all this work on all these other places that we don't own. And so I like that we could use Switcher Studio possibly on the blog, and y'all could just come to the blog. The only thing we realized the other day is there's not an easy way yet to do comments. You could also, if we have something to order, you could also purchase through an app. So I'm kind of like I was like, you know what, let's just test this out, see how it goes. Not eat all the frosting, which is what I really want to do today. Y'all, this looks yummy. I'm so excited. I'm curious, is there anybody, y'all, this is gonna be like random. Is there anybody on Facebook or YouTube who has never seen Passionate Penny Pincher before? This is your first time, you don't know who we are. I'm just curious if it's letting anybody new see stuff or if it's our fans who've been here forever, which I'm so thankful for you. What is the name and location for your frosting recipe? So both the recipes I'm making today are from our Magic Menu Planning Made Easy box. This is the 5 ingredients box. This is our most frugal box. If you just want to make simple, easy food that your family is going to love and they will come home for, this is it. These are the ones this is just simple food. These are the ones my kids tend to make at college. They're just really, really easy to make because they're 5 ingredients or less. So we did the frosting and the Cool Ranch Crunch Wrap. Cool Ranch Crunch Wrap is in, it is I thought it said week 1, and the frosting is week 5, and they're the 2 recipes that my kids asked for. Okay, so can y'all see these crunch wraps? You're watching Vertical on YouTube, and it's fine for you. You're new from Washington State, yay! Create Share, you're just now seeing us. Notification for other apps, but on X at midnight, you get a bunch of apps. That's interesting. You just got notified. What makes this Jiffy frosting? Okay. Have you ever poked holes in the brownies before? Oh, I should poke holes. That would be amazing. You see on YouTube advertising our products. We just did a new commercial-ish. I call them a commercial on YouTube. It feels like commercial. That went really well this past week, and we had a crazy lighting person. First time, Lisa. I'm tickled. Oh my goodness, Cher and Lisa, you are new. That makes me so happy. You, somebody says you need this. Your oldest box needs this recipe. Listen, if you have kids in college, these are the recipes you need. If you just struggle with making dinner, these are the easiest ones. You're gonna absolutely love these for sure. You looks like 14 on YouTube. Oh yes, poke holes. Okay, y'all. I wish I had poked holes. Yeah, that would be amazing. Don't leave Facebook. Stephanie, don't worry. I'm not leaving Facebook. I just am trying to figure out a way. Would y'all like it if you could see us on the blog? I just hate, y'all, we get like over 1 million people who visit Passionate Penny Pincher a month, but so much of it comes from other places, and I just would love if we could like own that kind of media. So this is your first time, Cindy. I'm so glad. Capri says she prefers YouTube and Instagram over Facebook. That's the thing, is we're just stuck on Facebook, so we're trying to come up with some different options. Did the mini box come out? No, Teresa. The mini box comes out. When does it come out? It comes out in Summit. Come here, buddy. It comes out April 7th. April 7th. Mark your calendar. Okay, I'm going to turn this over so you guys can see this guy. Now that we're finally getting going here. What I would love about doing it this way, if I could do the Switcher Studio, if it actually worked, is I feel like I could spend more time and not feel like I have to rush to another place online. So for me, it would be really helpful if I could do that. Okay, are y'all ready to see this flipped over? I'm gonna flip that. Oh, it's not quite ready, you guys. We're gonna wait. We're just gonna be patient, and we're gonna chit chat while I'm stuck doing this. It's still preheating, y'all. Please stay on Facebook. Don't worry, I'm not leaving Facebook. I love Facebook. Hang on, let me see. You have amazing energy. Oh, thank you so much, Cher. It's because we have the sweetest community. So if you're new here, I guess I'll give you my little spiel. If you're new here, I have been blogging since 2009, so I've been doing this forever. But I started Facebook live video in maybe 2019, 2020. And so we sell menu planning products, home planners, things that just make your life easier as a mom, as a wife, as a woman in general. I feel like this is my spiel on homemaking and being a girl. The truth is, as a homemaker, as a girl, you tend to be the person who takes care of your home. So I just try to make things that make your life easier because it is fun for me. So I love that. Thank you so much, Cher. I'm tickled you're here. Hey, Teresa, you've been following for almost 4 years on Facebook, but it shows only 1 year. You have all your recipes. Yay. Lately, you haven't seen us at all, Kathy. Well, I'm glad you're seeing us this morning. And that's what I was kind of curious. It looks like I didn't know with the Stitcher Studio if it would let people see us. So I feel like if I can go live longer, it'll just help things out. So we'll see. 18 on YouTube. Yay, you like YouTube because you can watch the video. Don't leave Facebook. Don't worry, guys. I'm not leaving Facebook. I'm just trying to come up with extra places. Jamie, are you making the crunch wraps? Jamie, these crunch wraps, are they not the best? Like, let me get a plate for these so you can see how they're going to make up really fast. This was the one recipe when I asked my daughter and her friends what they wanted me to make today. This was the recipe they wanted. So I was like, okay, we're making that one. You rarely get on Instagram or YouTube. Don't worry, I'm not gonna move. You get an email or some other notification of a new post, I would go visit the blog. Okay, good to know. Maybe make a schedule for you to know where to come on. The mini box. So the mini box, you guys, is all freezer meals. They are so good. Because how many of you guys have done our freezer meals before? I know if you're like me, I love them, but I've gotten tired of the same old meals. Y'all see how good these look? So good. So we're gonna let these simmer for about we're gonna let them brown a little bit on the bottom. This one looks way better. This one I didn't get beaten down well enough, so we'll just hold her in place. The dessert looks so yummy. Your kids love them so much too. I love that. I'm so glad. That means so much to me. Let's see. You've been following since 2020. I am so glad. That's a ton. You feel like the older lady here. You are not the older lady here, Cher. You are in good company. Middle Tennessee here. About to embark. What did you just say? Hang on. The freezer. Okay, so these new freezer boxes are so good. Like, they are fantastic. So yummy. I think you're going to be like, you're totally going to geek out over these. I was looking at them the other day. So those will launch. We'll also launch on May 7th our new recipe binders. Have y'all seen the recipe binders? I should show them to you. I could. Y'all, do you want me? Hang on right here. I'll be right back. Hey, Becky. Hey, on YouTube. Hey, Danny. So glad to see you here. Hey, Cher. So glad to see you. Carla says your art instructor has a way for us to text a number, and when she goes live, you get a text. We thought about that. Text messages are expensive. Okay, do y'all want to see the other thing that's coming in April? While we're waiting for these to go, hang on. Okay, you guys, look. These are gonna launch also on April 7th with the freezer box. So it's a box of 4 weeks of freezer meals and these binders. I can't even show you how beautiful they are, but they say happiness is homemade. That light is really tricky on there, but they're beautiful. And then they hold your recipe cards if you have them. I think I have some put in here. They're gonna be tricky to see them. Look how cute they are though, guys. Anyways, they will hold up to a set of recipe cards in them. You will love them. For those of you who just want a different way, here we go. This is what it looks like. To house your menu plans, there you go. Okay, hey in Manchester, Tennessee, so glad to see you this morning. Okay, I'm gonna flip this over now one more time. Y'all, right here is the perfect ranch crunch wrap. Okay, this was way too long a video, which is why, if you are new, we do these as reels and we post the recipes, but getting the box is definitely the easiest way to make it easily. So, for dessert, my family is gonna get these guys. And for lunch, they're gonna get these guys. I'm gonna get y'all way down in here. You love them and must get them. Oh, I would love that. Okay, you love the binders. You talk so fast. I know, I do talk a little fast, so sorry about that. You can't, I know, the new box is so good, Bridget. Okay, so here's how to make this guy, you guys. Here's how we make this. We're gonna take this. Now we need a knife. Or, let me get a knife really quickly. The best thing to do is to use a pizza cutter, but since I don't have a pizza cutter, I'll use this. Y'all, make this recipe. It is so yummy. I'm gonna eat one of this. This is gonna be my breakfast this morning. And then when the girls wake up, they can have one too. Okay, hang on. Forget Taco Bell and make this one at home. It is so good, so yummy. Y'all, hang on. Okay, hang on. Let me get up here so I can see your comments. Okay, this is so good, you guys. Jiffy cake is a small mixed cake. Is the Jiffy cake, there's a homemade recipe for the Jiffy cake. Somebody just needs to send us an email at shop@passionatepennypincher.com and send me it, because I would love to make that one. It's an old-fashioned recipe. It's Jenny's Jiffy cake recipe. This is the frosting that you use on it, but I've never been able to find the cake recipe. The cake recipe that she had dementia when she got older, and the cake recipe we have isn't right. So we're trying to find the cake recipe. Yeah, okay, so how many people are watching on YouTube? Ready? I'm gonna eat this. I'm kicking myself for not making that with low carb tortillas, because then it will be way healthier. It's not good for you food, but it is delicious. You got nothing on Facebook, many chats. You're 17 on YouTube. I'll take that. Like, that's a start. We got to start somewhere over there. But Mini Box will have a PDF. It is a homemade recipe. Thank you for sending. Jiffy cake recipe is on Pinterest. Okay, you posted it above. Thank you so much. I'm going to try it. I will definitely try it. Someone is waiting. I know. He is just sitting here trying to make it. Okay, so here's the deal, guys. That was a lot of words. So today, at shop.passionatepennypincher.com. Go Google shop.passionatepennypincher.com. You can get our magic menu planning bundle, and what it includes is the 5-ingredient box, which is by far, it's been our best seller in the shortest time frame. We've sold the most of the slow cooker boxes, but this has been the #1 seller. You're gonna get that. You're also gonna get, hang on. You're gonna get the 5-ingredient box, the side, oh, this is the wrong one, the side dishes box. So you'll get this recipe tin, the cream one, you can put everything in the cream one, and the menu planning stickers for the lowest price we've ever done. So if you're interested in those, definitely check those out. Good morning, Lisa, so glad to see you. You just now, hang on, who just said that? You just now Facebook is delayed, but it's still working. Someone is such a good dog. YouTube is where it's at. You have 0 social media, and you've noticed a lot of people here on YouTube don't have it either. Good to know. Jessica, thank you for saying you're on YouTube. Thank you, Carrie, for putting in shop.passionatepennypincher.com. Hey, Fortnite, I bet this is not probably the place you expect to be here, but I'll say hi to you anyways. We make menu plans Fortnite. If you need to do some cooking, my kids love cooking, and 5 ingredient box is where it's at. So if you need some easy recipes, check out shop.passionatepennypincher.com. Okay, so the recipes I made today are from the 5 ingredient box. If you go to shop.passionatepennypincher.com, look for the dinner made simple deal at the top of the site. Best deal you're ever gonna get on these guys. You're gonna love them. Hey Gwen, so glad to see you. How do you remember what recipes are in the box? I just kind of know them, but try the 5 ingredient box and the side dishes bundle if you can. Y'all have an amazing day. Make something yummy for your family, like these messy crunch wraps or some brownies. Y'all enjoy a wonderful day. We are so thankful for you. I'm so thankful for you. Have a great day, and we will talk soon. Bye, guys. Oh, I gotta figure